The news day continues here on One News Now. I'm Pauline Berzosa. Senator Raffy Tulfo seeks an investigation into the alleged presence of Chinese POGO employees in a village in Parañaque. This is after the Immigration Bureau arrested 39 Chinese nationals in multinational village for lacking proper documents. Tulfo surmises that illegal Chinese employees are now renting houses in villages to evade authorities. The senator also thinks that some Chinese nationals are using fake identities to establish business and build homes in the country.
Ang kinakatakutan ko rin kasi ay yung issue sa national security. There is a serious national security issue dito pag hindi natin naagapan na yung mga Chinese nakakapasok ng left and right at nakakuha ng dokumento. Take for example, si Alice Go. Di ba? Na naging mayor. Now, kung itong isa tulad ni Alice Go na naging mayor from nowhere, pwedeng gawin ng iba.
More senators now want POGOs to be declared a national security threat. Among them is Senator Win Gatchalian, who explains his position on Storycon.
Senator, there's a proposal now. I think more senators have joined the proposal of Senator Ontiveros to declare POGOs as a threat to national security. Can you expound more on this proposal? You're asking the president already to declare POGOs a threat to national security.
Yes, because the president is the chairman of the National Security Council. And
Yes.
Just to give context to that, yesterday we had an executive session on the Banban Pogo Hub that was
Yes.
created a few months ago. And not to divulge any of the details, but just broad strokes. The security agencies as well as the intelligence agencies reported that POGOs have already managed to increase their influence to different personalities and groups, particularly political personalities, enforcement groups and enforcement agencies, as well as local criminal syndicates. We recommended to the National Security Council representative to already bring this up during the council meeting and declare POGOs as a national security threat, because once they get a foothold to all our decision makers, then it's very difficult now to fight POGOs or to untangle all of the criminal activities of POGOs, because they have deeper influence in our government system.
Ito bang proposal nyo ay pwedeng mangyari before the midterm election to declare POGO as a national security threat and to provide laws to make it implementable? Dahil kung batay sa mga sinasabi nyo, kung hindi ito mangyayari before the midterms, yung midterms can be shaped by POGO politics. Dahil with the huge billions of earnings ng mga POGOs, it can shape yung contours ng next election. So mahalaga na ito ay ma-implement before the election.
Big sums of money is coming into our country undetected, and that can be used for whatever purpose, to build more POGO hubs, but definitely it will also go to political personalities and other personalities in order to gain protection for their illegal activities.
We'll be back with more stories after this break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Pauline Verzosa. Let's now take a quick look at today's other headlines. Former Supreme Court Senior Associate Justice Antonio Carpio underscores a major policy statement from President Bongbong Marcos. The Philippine Star quoted Carpio as saying that PBBM mentioning the Treaty of Paris in the Shangri-La Dialogue is factual and historically correct. The treaty featured 3 Spanish-era maps that clearly showed areas like Scarborough Shoal and Spratlys as part of Philippine territory. Meanwhile, over in business world, the country's unemployment rate climbed to a 3-month high in April, while the quality of jobs deteriorated. According to the Philippine Statistics Authority, the share of the jobless Filipinos to the labor force inched up to 4% in April. This translated to over 2 million unemployed Filipinos in April, higher than in March, but lower compared to the same month a year ago. Bamban Tarlac Mayor Alice Guos Camp is contesting her preventive suspension. But along with this, Guos Sal-en was revealed, highlighting substantial liabilities and net worth. Here's the report.
The legal team of Bamban Mayor Alice Go went early in the morning to the office of the Ombudsman. Guos Camp appealed the preventive suspension issued against her.
Na sana i-lift na yung kanyang suspension, napakahaba ng 6 months eh.
Guo was suspended to prevent her from influencing the investigation into her alleged involvement in POGO operations in her town. In their motion, the mayor's legal team argued that the Interior Department lacked solid evidence to file the complaint against Guo. They also defended that the POGO raided in March had complete documentation.
Bakit hindi niya i-issuean ng mayor's permit yun? Kung ang aplikante compliant. Kasi meron tayong batas na Anti-Red Tape Act tsaka yung Ease of Doing Business. Pag hindi ka nag-issue ng mayor's permit, ikaw naman ang kakasuhan. Ngayon, nag-issue siya ng mayor's permit, sinuspende naman siya.
Besides Guo, the preventive suspension also covers Edwin Ocampo, the head of the Business Permit and Licensing Office in Bamban, and Aiden Sigua, the Municipal Legal Officer. According to Mayor Alice Guo's lawyer, the mayor still wants to return to service. However, when asked about Guo's current state, it was mentioned that she is now in a daze due to the barrage of accusations being thrown at her. In a letter sent by Guo to Senator Risa Hontiveros yesterday, the mayor stated that she is aware of the rumors claiming that Lin Wenyi is her real mother. However, she asserted that this is a lie. According to Guo, her real mother is Amelia Lial. Consequently, Guo's camp is once again calling for Amelia to come forward.
Kung mahal mo yung anak mo, lumabas ka, tulungan mo. Ikaw ang makakapagpatunay sa buong Pilipinas kung ikaw talagang nanay niya.
Guo's camp also challenged those who insist that the mayor is a Chinese national.
Ilabas nyo yung Chinese passport, ilabas nyo yung Chinese birth certificate, ilabas nyo yung mga Chinese na nakakakilala sa kanya.
They also answered the question of where Mayor Guo's immense wealth came from. The senators are puzzled as to its source. Based on Guo's latest statement of assets, liabilities, and net worth or SALN in 2023, the mayor has a total liability of 189.63 million pesos and a net worth of 177.55 million pesos. Listed in Guo's SALN were 9 properties in Bulacan and Tarlac, dump trucks, jewelry, and shares in several companies. Also included was the helicopter that she mentioned in the hearing, which she had already sold to a British company.
Yung bulk of the money na ginamit niya sa helicopter, galing sa tatay niya. Ang tatay niya may pabrika sa China ng fabrics.
Guo's camp says they are prepared to file a cyber libel case against the individuals claiming to be relatives of the mayor, as well as those implicating the mayor in money laundering.
The Presidential Anti-Organized Crime Commission, or PAOC, blamed the Duterte administration for the rise of online gaming hubs in the country. In an interview with 1PH sa Totoo Lang, PAOC spokesperson Winston John Casio said it was the previous administration that allowed the entrance and influx of such hubs like POGOs. Casio also said they are looking into ways of giving another type of livelihood to Filipino employees of POGOs.
It has created multiple industries, so to speak, upon which so many Filipinos derive their livelihood po, no? So we need to take that
Dating
into
administrasyon,
consideration.
tama dinig ko, di ba?
Dati.
administrasyon.
Yes, sir.
Duterte
yes,
admin
sir.
yan eh.
So we'd have to take into consideration how we would be able to help them transition into another type of livelihood.
Casio also called POGOs as scam hubs associated with organized crimes like human trafficking. He reiterated that these hubs are threats to national security.
So when we talk about POGO, we talk about gun trafficking, we talk of human trafficking, we talk of gun running, we talk about just about any type of transnational organized crime. I don't call them POGO hubs anymore. They're scam farms.
Yeah.
They're scam hubs. So there are many underlying threats, national security threats therein.
The Meralco Bolts and the San Miguel Beermen are set for Game 2 of the PBA Philippine Cup Finals tonight. Meralco is now looking to build on their Game 1 victory over San Miguel. The Bolts did play its best, clamping down on defense and employing a running game that had the Beermen struggling. San Miguel, however, are no strangers to adversity, and they did very well to rise above it. In 2016, they clawed back from a 0-3 series deficit and went on to beat Alaska in the finals. Game 2 of the Best of 7 series starts at 7:30 p.m. later today at the Smart Araneta Coliseum. And those are the top stories of the hour. I'm Pauline Verzosa. We are One News.